All right, back here for part two of the interview with Christina Epps. She's going to the NCAA championships, and you have a real shot of winning it all and achieving history for Coppin State track and field. There hasn't been a national champion that I've known of that has come from Coppin. You have a great opportunity to become the first. Just talk about your feelings.
It would be great to become the first national champion for Coppin State University. I would feel extremely honored and blessed to have that title. However, if it doesn't work out that way, either way I'll be happy. God has blessed me with an extremely great year, so I have nothing to be upset about if I don't win, but if I do win, it's icing on the cake.
Speaking of God, talk to folks about how God has motivated you, and especially for this year and a half. It's been a trial, obviously, for you over the ACL. Talk to the folks. Talk about how God has motivated you, has got you through thus far.
He's been my leading and guiding savior in everything I've leaned and prayed about and leaned on him and talked to him about, and I continue to put my faith in him, and whatever has happened this year has happened in his timing, and if it is for me to be the national champion, it will happen in his time.
And talk about, first of all, getting into track. How did you get into track and field? How did you get into track and field?
Well, my brother actually suggested I try out for track and field when I was a sophomore in high school. And I just went out for the team. I was really a basketball player. And I just got into it. At first I thought I'd be a runner. But then they introduced me to high jump, triple jump, and long jump. And I ended up doing really well in the jumps. And because I always had jumping ability. So I ended up going really far, and I became third in my state my senior year in the triple jump, and it all.
And before this, you played volleyball here.
Yeah.
Obviously, let's talk about that history. You played volleyball here. Just talk about that part.
Well, volleyball was my second sport behind track. I signed here for both, and I played for 3 years. And I was okay. I was pretty decent middle hitter. I believe I helped my team, and I really enjoyed playing volleyball. It was fun, and it was fun while it lasted. But I had to choose one or the other when it came down to it.
And how did you come to discover Coppin State, or was there any other schools you were looking at during that point in high school?
I discovered Coppin State because the old volleyball coach, the Beans, they came out and recruited me and asked me to come on for a visit. So I did. I liked Coppin, and I thought they had a good program, and they were rebuilding at the time, so I wanted to be a part of that. And I had some other schools who offered, Syracuse, a couple D2 schools, and not too many offers because I came on late in my high school career. But it ended up working out the way it did because I signed with Coppin, and however Syracuse offered me just about a week later. So
relationship with Coach Shields, pretty tight. Real good. Just talk about that dynamic with you and Coach Shields.
It has definitely grown. Her working with each other, and it's more like a mother-daughter relationship. She's my mentor, my friend, someone I can lean on, and she's been there for me throughout my whole college career, and she's helped mold and groom me into the person I am now. So.
And you talked about briefly in the sign that your mom was also a motivation for you to tell everybody how your mom.
Well, she's always been there praying for me and telling me to keep my faith in God. When I tore my ACL, she came down and she took care of me for a week, and she just sat there and prayed with me and held my hand through the whole ACL process. And she's gotten through a lot in her own life, so if she could do it, I could do it too.
You heard her, folks. Prayers will. If you don't know, ask Christina here. This is Keith Henry along with Christina. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Good luck and do your best at nationals and have fun.
All right, thank you.
All right, peace and God bless.
All right.